Yep.
I'm gonna press, so just to make sure that everything's going correctly.
I'm logged into the GTS account right now.
I think it's
matter.
already started streaming. I didn't have to press go live anymore.
Should
All
have.
right,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go check the stream real quick. If you guys are, if there's somebody there, we're just checking streams.
I'm there right now.
I can hear myself on somebody's thing.
Hello?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live.
Nice.
Hey guys.
Yay. Hey guys. Welcome to the top 5 model kits of 2020 for us over here on GTS. I hope that you guys are having an awesome start of the new year 2021. I am here with my boys, my peeps. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves because of course you guys need to know who they are. So here they are.
So I'll start. Hey guys, I'm Derek. You know, Happy New Year. Good to see everyone again. And then who's my other boy here? Come on.
So,
Could be anyone.
Sean, DG Gunpla, they dragged me out from under my rock again. So yeah, I'm here hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, nice.
It's actually a boulder now. It's not a rock anymore.
It is a boulder, and I was definitely kicking and screaming as they pulled me out from under it.
Yep. That's what we do. That's what we do as friends. Then this beautiful young gentleman over here, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, this is Kevin. Glad to be back. Happy New Year, and it's going to be a great year for all of us and for everyone here.
Yes.
Wicked. Sorry, I was saying anything. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, you can talk, man. It's okay. Look, guys, so everybody out there right now, so we have Noble Mecca, we have Bear Shapiro. Bear Shapiro says, is Kevin going to put on the furry custom for us? Are you going to do it?
God.
He has one.
Sure.
He has a
Sure, I
little
do.
Stitch one. You can put it on.
He does have a Stitch one.
So,
One
guys,
second.
this is a very casual stream. It won't be a super long one, but it won't be a super short one either. We're just here to have fun and talk about our favorite kits. Obviously, all of us have different taste in kits. Some of us like certain kits more. Some kits suck. For example, the PG Strike. But other than that, like, oh, he's not here. Wait, is Kevin here? No, he's not here. He couldn't hear that. But like I said, we also have a Choco Falcon. Hey, man, hope you're doing well. We have Han over there. Hey, man. We hope that you guys are ready for February, actually. We have some awesome Season 3 lineup already. We're already starting to work on that, getting in contact with some of the guests. We still have to contact some other guests. Episode 1 is going to be super, super awesome. I can't tell you yet who it is going to be, but you guys should know a little bit about that in the coming weeks when we post up the full schedule for all of Season 3. Other than that, how was your New Year's? How was Christmas for you guys? Everything good?
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, he did put on that onesies.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was good. Unfortunately for me, I think I did the one thing I shouldn't have done, and I know my girlfriend is pretty much kicking me in the arse right now. Is that I overspent. I bought myself probably another dozen kits between like the span of 2 weeks.
Terrible. It's so bad,
I know.
Derek. Guys,
Yeah.
we have to start a hashtag called #Save Derek's Credit Card. All right, that's what we're gonna call it from now on. So he stops spending on so many kits, unless it's whatever. I mean, as long as you enjoy them, you enjoy having that backlog back there. How about you, Sean? What did you do?
Well, I mean, our government took pity on me, so I was able to go down to Lethbridge and spend it with my parents. So that was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my issues with it still going down because, trying to err on the side of caution with everything going on. But no, it was good. It was good to go down and spend it with my parents and my sister. And New Year's was quiet, stayed home, watched movies, fought with my computer, hung out with all you guys on Discord.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, we did. We did hang out on Discord. So that's like you guys have seen this whole part of us being friends isn't a charade. We literally hang out. I think we hung out a little on New Year's Eve also. We also hung out, and we're just always together. Kevin, how about you, man? We saw that you went to the mountains. How was that?
Yeah, I went snowboarding. Two of my friends never snowboarded before, so we were teaching them how to do that. It was a lot of fun. The snow was really packed down and icy, so it was really hard for them to learn.
Yeah.
Besides that, during the holidays. Worked, drank. Nothing,
Drank,
nothing much.
worked, drank
some
at
more.
work.
Yeah,
Drank some
yeah,
more and more.
but I found out the perfect formula to not getting a hangover when you're 33.
Oh no.
Just
What
stay
is it?
drunk.
Get drunk enough to go to bed and wake up still drunk
All right.
and keep drinking and you're good.
All right.
I literally woke up still drunk and I had a quick breakfast and I was literally good to
Nice.
go. I actually
Oh, jeez.
went to do some work that Christmas Day too.
Mm.
Yeah.
So just for everybody, apparently GTS is now going to become a life pro, a life tips. So there you go. There's your first life tip that we're going to turn into once we turn into a lifestyle kind of a channel. But for everybody out there, Han wants to know, what did you buy, Derek?
Let's see. I bought
The question is,
myself-
what didn't he buy? That's the question.
Yeah.
See, I just picked up yesterday the Master Grade Verka Sasabi. Then I also picked up the New Testament Gundam. Before that, I picked up the Alex NT-1 2.0. Then I picked up another Night Gundam. Then I got what else did I pick up on there? Then I picked up the heavy weapons expansion set for the Rio Grey New Gundam. Then I also picked up, what was it? Another. Oh, I did pick up a dual Gundam, Master Grade again. And also I picked up
Your P Bandai.
Yep. And then I picked up the P Bandai. Well, actually I was gifted. I shouldn't say I bought. I got the P Bandai Ultron. And I got a Master Grade Tallgeese. And I got myself a Master Grade Sandrock. And yeah, the list goes on a bit.
Wow.
I could hear Alina tying the noose right now.
Yeah, she's just
I
like,
have a problem.
how dare you? By the way, we have Paul in there. Hey, Paul, I hope you're doing well. Paul is one of our good friends from the CGC. Thanks for supporting the channel. We have our good friend, Otaku Builder, aka James. James, I hope that you and your wife had such like a great time in your break. I saw that you were on a break and then you came back with your Zeta, which is beautiful, by the way. I saw that video from 0 seconds to all the way till the ending. Loved every single moment of it. And then we also have Darwin, who says overspending is so easy when every site has a holiday deal. That is very true. But
Very true.
But with that said, I didn't buy anything, so it is easy to not overspend. All right.
Yeah,
when you don't have any money.
Really easy. Yeah, it's really easy when you're living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, dude, it's really easy when it comes to that. But with all that kidding aside, we want to know what were your favorite kits for 2020. So drop them down there. Maybe your top 3 or your top 1. What was your favorite kit for 2020? Let us know in the chat. We'll read it. But we're gonna start this off with the man of the hour. We're gonna start off with, actually, let me figure this out. Yeah, there it is, Sean.
All right, so the guy whose opinions are probably completely wrong compared to everybody else. So it's a good thing I'm starting. So we'll hit my honorable mentions first. So my number 10 was the Grand Soarer. Number 9, I kind of combined the two together. It's the Mobile Doll May and the Wadam Pod. Number 8, Rayquaza. Number 7, the HG Getter Dragon. Number 6, the MG Barbatos, even though we're still up in the air on whether it's a 2020 or a 2019.
Yeah.
Because that's been a discussion point during the whole planning of this thing.
Yeah.
But now I'll get into my top 5.
All right, let's start off with number 5.
So number 5 for me is pretty much all of the Ultraman kits that came out this year.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to get my hands on the Ultraman Suit Zero, which is absolutely phenomenal, especially if you put the LED unit in. Obviously, the Darklops is basically Zero, but with a different head and darker color schemes. But also the Ultraman Taiga and the Evil Taiga. I mean, they both look fantastic too, and I do plan on buying them when I can afford to. Because I pretty much have got my mindset on getting all of the Ultraman kits because I love the design of them so much.
They're awesome. I mean, I've never really taken like a look at them before up until you built the one and you brought it to Shoebox. And I was like, wow, this is a really awesome kit. The LED is actually really nice for like what it is.
Yeah, and the fact that it's actually 2 colors too, like you get the blue and the red, so you get the warning when its time limit's running out. For people that know the Ultraman kind of mythos at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's really great. The downside is putting the LED unit in it does restrict its movement in the abdominal area.
Yeah.
But I mean, in some ways, I like them more kind of posing in a stoic manner anyways, so
yeah,
the LED works fine for me.
One thing that I do want to mention to audiences, this is all subjective. We all have different lists. So maybe for you guys, when you see these, you guys like, oh, that one wasn't that good. Well, in this case, Sean is a huge fan of Ultraman. So,
Yes.
you know, by de facto, he loves the kits that come out for him. And granted, they're awesome kits. So just keep that in mind when you're seeing it. But yeah, so Ultraman suits, and then?
So my number 4 is the HG Bound Dock, because it's such a super robot thing that I love how over the top it is. I mean, it's big, it's mean, it has a jackal head, like
yeah.
There's nothing there that I don't love. So, and I mean, it's just a huge aggressive suit in Zeta as well. So as soon as I saw it was coming out, I mean, it went on my list almost right away. And eventually I plan on picking one up and hopefully putting some work into it like I did with my Ifrit.
Well, it's definitely different. The whole design for this one is different. I never really... I guess I don't really look at HGs anymore on my end because I don't really like that form size anymore in my, like, as a personal taste, but it definitely is different when it comes to just a breath of fresh air to the whole Gundam style, right?
Well, the nice thing is the Bound Dock is significantly bigger than your average HG as well, so it gives you that extra real estate for working with too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've mentioned this multiple times. It still reminds me of Beerus from
Dragon Ball.
From Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Siamese cat, jackal, they kind of have similar appearances, so I get it.
Yeah.
You should do a Beerus theme one.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's what happens. What were you going to say, Derek?
No, I was just thinking it's just so awkward. It's like I stick this on here, I stick on there. Let's throw some thrusters. Let's make it this way.
Yeah, pretty.
No.
It's a little weird.
That's fair.
Pretty fair. What's
All right.
have on number 3?
So moving on to number 3 is the HG Messer. Again, just a big, bulky, angry-looking son of a gun. Which, if you guys know me, I love my Goof. I love my Ifrit. The Messer basically is in the same family tree as those guys. It's big, mean, and angry. So when they announced the Messer, like, I know nothing about Hathaway's Flash. I'm looking forward to the movie, but I saw that and I'm like, nope, that's going on the list too. I gotta make that thing. You know, I gotta dry brush. I gotta gunk wash. I gotta make that thing look like it's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
And like that, it's another one on my project list for hopefully 2021, if not 2022.
What? 2022? You're already counting out 12 months?
Well, I mean, how much time am I going to have, right? I've got my Zagak Ishimura that I'm putting on the priority list for actually getting done, and who knows how long that's going to take.
Okay. Well, for all you guys out there, Sean is actually moving in next month.
Yeah.
To my house, so I'm going to force him to work on his kits more. So those might be done in March. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see. He's gonna run that house like an automotive plant in Mexico.
Oh God.
Anyways, moving on to my number 2. This should come as no surprise to anybody, because if anyone knows me, they know I love my Digimon. But the Metal Garurumon this year was just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Wait. You like Digimon?
Yes.
Could have never guessed that, man.
No. I had no idea.
Really?
We've talked about Pokemon a lot. I've never heard you talk about.
Clearly, you've never been in on the conversations with
look,
Lexi and I at the meetups.
we all know Pokemon is far superior to Digimon. We do know that, but
Yeah,
it's
Squirtle.
nice.
Squirtle all the way.
And the
Yep.
rules
I mean,
all.
Except Digimon took its audience seriously.
Yeah. Now they have. They have now.
But well, no, they always did. But we're not getting into that tangent because I'll go off the rails, and this stream will last 4 hours. But no, like the Metal Garurumon is absolutely fantastic. It's I'm still working on it right now. I'm doing the detail work on it before I gunk wash it like I did my War Greymon. But I mean, they're just knocking these out of the park with these, with the exception of Omegamon, because it's a 5-year-old kit that they decided to just redo. But like,
is that one? Sorry, is that one the ugly one that you did, Derek?
Hey,
dated one.
Okay,
I
come
did
on.
it.
You even said there were problems with it. Okay, because it was.
Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of problems.
Yeah.
So much stickers.
But like they're knocking them out of the park now. Like,
yeah,
the War Greymon was fantastic. Metal Garurumon is fantastic. I mean, by proxy, Black War Greymon is fantastic because War Greymon was. I mean, what we've seen of what's coming out, which we'll be discussing later.
Yeah.
They're also looking great. So, I mean, I'm just absolutely in love with these kits.
Yeah.
And then my number one.
Wait a second.
Oh, what?
Drum roll. I can't do the drum roll because I don't know.
Drum roll.
What is it?
My number one is the 1/60th scale Mazinger Z, because over the last year, I have just absolutely fallen in love with super robot bullshit.
Yeah, you too. Jeez.
Much to the no, I'm waiting for it. You're my source for this kit, you terrible dealer.
It's stuck out there in the ocean with my Philip Hughes dominance. So yeah, we're looking at you, Kevin.
But no, like when I saw that they were releasing a 1/60th scale Mazinger Z, I'm just like, I mean, Mazinger Z is already big enough. This thing is mega sized.
Yeah.
And it's got the presence. I mean, and like I said, I've been falling in love with super robot bullshit over the last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, when I saw it come out, and Kevin's just like, "Oh yeah, I can get it for you." I'm like, "Do it." Even though
look at us now,
broke as hell right now. But so thank God it's been delayed.
Yeah.
Dude, it could have got shipped out so many times, but with the protests and everything that was happening in Asia, or in Hong Kong in general, my friend just couldn't get it out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, it's kind of cool that Otaku Builder's in the chat, because I'm going to be studying his build on it, like with a fine-tooth comb to work on mine. So I'm excited.
You hear that, Otaku Builder? He's going to copy everything of yours.
I'm not going to copy everything because I can't paint for shit.
James. The thing about James is that he's what would you call it? A jack of all trades. Okay, he paints awesome. His painting skills are great, and then he's got the LED work, which he is the master of LEDs. Like, I know other people do LEDs, but at his level, I just feel like a lot of people don't, and he's amazing. So he's out there. He said yes when it comes to it. You can see him in the chat. So yeah, James, definitely a huge. This is actually, yours was the first one I saw completely finished, and when I watched your video, and awesome. So I can't wait till you get this one, Sean. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be here.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
You'll get it eventually.
Yeah,
eventually.
When that ship finally shows up in Vancouver or Toronto.
That ghost ship,
well, they're gonna
in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's turning into the Black Pearl.
That was his. Those were your top 5 then. With your do you already have honorable mentions or no?
I did the honorable mentions right before I went into the actual main list.
Sorry. All right, cool. Well then, with that said, we conclude Sean's really awesome list. Very different, as of compared to a lot of other people's on here. Then we're gonna go
# controversial.
With the definitely, especially with the Mazinga. But hey, like I said, it's subjective. It's whatever you love. So now it's Kevin's turn. We got Stitch over here. So Stitch, can you please tell us a little bit about your honorable mentions?
Oh no, these are honorable mentions. You wouldn't let me. So.
Oh, wait,
shit, those
these
are
are-
actually your
oh.
list.
Why didn't you
Next
move
one.
it? Why didn't you
Next
move
one.
it? We were okay, guys. We were
Next
literally
one.
on here for an hour before fixing things, and he didn't move it during those 60 minutes.
I was eating my ramen.
Oh God!
It's
All right,
fine.
scratch that off your memory, guys. Let's pretend you didn't see any of that. So this is your number 5.
Here's my number 5. It's the PG Unleashed RX 782. Everyone in the GTS community or family, I guess, knows that I love PG kits. I just love big kits.
He just loves them really big.
He likes them big. Yeah.
You're just jealous, Derek. You only stick with that.
Really?
You only
Really?
stick with that
Really
Steve.
now?
That's all you. That's all you. And actually, being able to hold the kit and see all the gimmicks with it, it's really really cool.
Yeah.
And I have one myself, and I can't wait to build it. But I was telling these guys earlier that I probably won't touch any of my PG kits for quite some time now because I've been building the 160 scale Exia Avalanche since September till it's still haven't finished.
Yeah. So it kind of it drains you, right?
It drains you, yeah. And Derek mentioned that was before. He says it's because you literally paint every single piece on a PG.
Mhm.
And he's right. He's right.
Yeah, you're sick in the head, bro. We get it.
There's over 70 runners on that Exia, right?
Well, I mean, even
So-
I can attest after building the PG unicorn, like I still have fatigue from PGs. Like as excited as I am to build this, I'm still hesitant on it. So I get you.
Mhm.
It's
Well-
watch the GTS review if you want to know how it is. Just saying.
It's true.
Plug,
It's-
plug,
it's-
plug.
it's super, yeah.
Plug there.
Derek, who in the community built like 4 PG unicorns? Alex.
Oh, that was Alexandra. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
she built.
I think Adam from Lethbridge has too. I think he's built
Yep.
at least 2 of them.
Alexandra, she's adamant to only build PGs only, and yeah, she's only builds PGs now for the last like 4 years. That's all
crazy.
she'll build only,
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
she'll paint every piece.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good in a way because they don't release PGs very often.
One a
She's
year.
She's spending $300-400 a year just on one kit, where you spent $300-400 last week.
He's right. With what you named, he's right.
Not
But
wrong.
with that said, I just want to say real quick hi to Johannes, to Paul again, to Han, who was laughing at the big joke. We got my mom on there. Hi, Mom. I love you. I hope you're doing well. And then again, James. But with that said, so the PG, you were able to see it because I gave it to you so you could hand it over to our beautiful editor Brian, who was also in the chat earlier, I think. So what is your number 4?
My number 4 is the MG Extreme Unicorn.
Nice.
Myself, I've always liked Unicorn. I've loved Gundams that transform in general. Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's okay, man.
Yeah,
No, nothing wrong.
And even though it took how many hours? 6 hours for us to build
Holy
it?
shit, yeah, dude! It was 3 of us building it. It
Three
took
of
us
us,
7
2
hours.
days.
It was 7 hours.
7 hours.
So
7 hours.
so between us, it was 21 hours altogether, if that's what you'd like to call it. I saw someone on Instagram building it, and I think they've been building it for like a month now because of like.
Yeesh.
It can be like you have to be very careful. Now, I think I actually want to touch upon that real quick. I think what you guys forget is that we really had to build that kit at the moment we got it in order to put out the video. So we really like pushed ourselves to build it. And I mean, obviously we had fun with each other because we're just joking around, sitting there making fun at Derek or whatever, right? That's what we do. It's our hobby. But it's an awesome kit. It's an awesome kit. Why do you love it? Why do you love it so much, Kevin?
Just the quality, because I built the original one, and compared to this new one here, besides the LED effects and the transformation, the quality of the kit in general with the plastics and everything is just phenomenal.
Oh my god, yeah, that is true.
The base, right?
Yeah.
The
I mean,
base
even
for
the
this thing is
plastic on the armor it's gorgeous. I mean, Derek knows. Derek is the one who has it over there. The plastic on that kit is awesome. I don't think, now that I think of it, out of all the kits, I think the MG Extreme Unicorn still holds the best plastic that I've seen in a long time.
And
Well,
the white on it, the white finish on the armor itself, it's
sick. Yeah.
it's sick. It's different, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, personally, I wouldn't be opposed to them releasing a version without the LED, just as a cheaper model, just to have that physical version of a unicorn. Obviously, they'd have to replace the psycho frame on it, but I wouldn't mind.
Derek's thinking.
I think they already did. Didn't they knock off $100 from it? Because you're literally paying $100 for those LEDs.
Yeah, because technically there was a kit for the Master Grade already with the full cage. Never mind, that was not the Verka. It was just the regular.
Oh yeah, that was the regular one
years ago.
Yeah. All right, we're giving the unicorn way too much airtime. Okay, let's just let's move on.
That's what happens with unicorn. That is always what happens with unicorn.
No, God. All right, what do we got next?
We got the Verka, the Wing Zero Verka. Growing up, this was I watched a lot of the Gundam shows growing up, when I was younger, it was more or less it was all in Chinese.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I too wonder sometimes.
Right?
And then when they started having the Gundam Wing show in North America, everything in English, I started watching that because I'm like, oh, I don't have to listen to Chinese anymore.
Yeah.
Right, so I started watching it, and I just really, really fell in love with the Wing Zero in general. And I could kind of let you guys guess why.
Because of the wings? You love the wings.
Because it transforms.
You've always wanted to be a fairy your whole life.
Oh yeah, well.
Where's this going?
It's supposed to be casual, okay? We're having fun here, all right?
I know.
I'm done, guys. I'm sorry.
You like it because the transformation. The transformation.
Why are you telling them my secrets?
I don't know, man. Don't tell me anything. I'll just tell everybody.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So why do you like it so much?
Because of the transformation, mainly.
Oh my
God. I just like kits that can transform.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and Hero in the series itself, in the Endless Waltz movie, I personally think he played a pretty solid. As much as Derek hates watching the series, I tried getting him to watch it a few times.
It's dated. It's harsh. It's just like watching the original Gundam all over again for me. It's just like just so dated.
The thing I love most about Wing is it's literally a daytime soap opera with giant robots.
It is. It is.
You even get the trope of someone gets amnesia. It's great.
No. You're right. 100%. You're right. And on top of all of that, when I was talking to Derek about the series itself, I'm like, what do you remember? What do you remember the most about the whole entire series? He goes to me when Hero says, "I will kill you."
Really?
Don't forget the dramatic invitation rip, and then he puts his head past her and says, "I'll kill you," and then the music plays, and you're like, "Oh yeah, no, this is The Young and the Restless all over again."
Holy God, dude!
Really?
That's literally the only thing Derek said.
So
he didn't remember anything else. He didn't remember anything else about the series.
You said the first episode. You didn't say the entire bloody series. It was like the first episode. That's what it was.
I said Gundam Wing. In my mind, when you say what do you remember the most about Gundam? Not episode 1, but Gundam Wing. You would think the series.
Oh, frick.
You can't compare. You can't bring it all down from 49 episodes.
Fine. 49 episodes. Jeez.
Yeah, the Wing Zero Verka is an awesome kit. It is. It really is.
It is.
Yeah, let's go back there.
Yeah.
Going back to that.
I mean, as much as it kind of was the whipping boy of 2020, the actual final result is actually quite good.
It wasn't quite good. It's awesome. Like, it's
seriously. I built that thing in a day, and it was not very, very nice actually. To be honest, it's like I couldn't see really anything really that bad, and like there's a lot of similarities from the original Master Grade, but with this, a lot of add-ons. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every last bit of building that thing. So I know there's gonna be an expansion kit for it. I'm pretty sure it's coming out. I hope. So
all right. Well,
what do you think the expansion kit will be?
Probably the frozen teardrop attachments. Probably.
Oh, you mean that storyline nobody talks about?
Hey,
it's not bad. I managed to translate two books of it, and it's okay. So
I really,
okay.
really want to read it.
Yeah.
I need to find myself a Japanese girlfriend and have them read that whole entire novel to me and translate it.
Thought we were going for Korean girlfriend for you this time around.
It's 2021. We can change it up.
Okay, we can change it up. New Year's resolution. All right. After this kid, what do
or
we
she's
have?
just trilingual.
Hey, that works too.
That too. That too. The 3 6s, right? The 3 6s.
3 6s.
Right.
I can get 2 of those 6s. I'll try my best to get 2 of those 6s.
The next one
we'll just get you a pair of Tom Cruise's shoes.
Okay, that's good.
Next one. What's your final number 1 there? But
no,
that's
number
2.
That's number 2.
Yeah, this is number 2. The Zong, the RG Zong. I didn't get a chance to put it together, but watching you guys' video on it and actually holding it when Jess gave it to me was just phenomenal. The effects on this, the gimmicks on this guy, flawless. Just flawless. It's just crazy.
This is 2021, kid.
It's out in Asia, and it says that it's also 2020. So we're just gonna put it out there. Just gonna leave it there, Derek.
Yeah, and like even for myself, you guys know I'm not a big fan of mono-eyed kids. But the Zong, it's just on another level.
Yeah, it's sexy, dude.
Right?
Holy shit.
Not just the Zong. Like even talking to Derek last night, completely off topic. The Blaze, right? Even that guy, like I think is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the Zaku Phantom and the new upcoming Zaku Blaze.
Yeah, so it's I've definitely started to see a lot of difference when it comes to not seeing the difference, more or less just respecting all the different mobile suits out there.
Yeah.
Before I was completely against Zaku's and whatnot, just because of how round they are.
But you still are.
But now seeing the difference. What's that, sorry?
You're still racist against Zaku's. It's okay.
Well, yeah.
We know this.
Yeah. And crossbones.
And crossbones.
And crossbones.
And anything pirate related. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's just I'll never give love to that.
Jeez.
No, the RG Zong is definitely an awesome kit. Yeah, definitely. If you guys get the chance to buy that kit, definitely buy it. I definitely think it's a recommended kit. But your almighty number 1, which I completely disagree with, is drum roll. Wait a second, drum roll. I can't do it. Do it because when Sean was doing it, we could actually hear it. Drum roll. There it is. All right. There you go.
It is. Perfect Strike Gundam. I lost a friendship due to this. Apparently. I don't know why. Like he's just very sour.
It's like not Transformer. It's like a damn Power Ranger build Gundam, dude. Different parts on it and stuff. There's no uniformity to it. It looks I don't like it.
That's so wrong. You know that.
Yeah, that's 100% incorrect.
No, it's not. It's correct.
A Power Ranger Megazord needs minimum 5 different parts.
I mean, I'm not going to get into this conversation because I would, Super Sentai the shit out of this combo.
Do it.
Just defend. Do it. No, don't do it.
Do it. Yeah,
go ahead, Jess.
No, I was going to say, you know what? Just go ahead, Derek. I mean, Derek, Kevin, just go ahead and say what you want to say about this kit.
Oh, again, like everyone else knows, I really enjoy the seed lineup of their mobile suits.
Yeah.
That's why I like the Astray so much, right?
Mhm.
And knowing for a fact, the strike itself as the PG form when the original one came out was definitely, in my opinion, one of the best strikes ever, or one of the best PGs ever made. With the how perfectly balanced it is in general, and just the cleanness of that kit. I was actually quite sad when I sold it, but super happy that they came out with the Perfect Strike version. And I do still have the Master Grade version of the Perfect Strike, and I had a lot of fun building that. And now that I get the opportunity to build it as a Perfect Grade, I feel like a little kid that just opened a Christmas gift and got a electric toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, you're making me
Hey,
cry, man.
I was very happy about that electric toothbrush I got for Christmas this year.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, he did get one. He sent us a picture of it on the chat for GTS. Feels
And
nice.
Yeah.
a bag full of movie mill popcorn.
Oh, yeah, true.
Dude,
That's why
I
they
don't
gave him
even
the
know.
toothbrush, man,
yeah.
for the cavities.
Oh, definitely.
No, the strike is like all around. It's a really nice looking kit. It does look pretty nice. But yeah, I'm glad
I was gonna say I'm gonna break into your house one day and still stick a bunch of seed pictures all over your house.
Just put him in his office so I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
What in the world?
But honestly, I kind of fall between Jess and Kevin on this one. Like I really do like the plain Perfect Grade Strike.
Yes.
I do have to agree with Jess that the perfect part of it does look kind of cluttered.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the varying colors. I think if they were one singular color scheme, it'd be a little bit easier to take in.
Exactly.
But I kind of fall between you guys.
What did you say?
Not
What did you say,
enough.
Derek?
Not enough.
No. We need your opinion, Derek.
I love, you know me. My go-to is always the more you can put on there, the better it is on this one.
Yeah,
and that's
Derek
why I enjoy
Derek
the
and
strike
cluttered mobile suits that go hand in hand.
Yep, they're best friends.
Don't forget Derek and cluttered backlogs too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, in all honesty, I completely agree with Sean. The normal strike is awesome. That's what I mentioned. It just looks like a bunch of parts stuck together. That doesn't vote well with me. I don't see.
You didn't have a problem with the Barbados when it slaps on every other piece of armor known
It's
to
a Barbados,
man.
okay? I don't want to hear it.
But
Shots fired.
the Barbados is cohesive. It's kind of what I said. If the Perfect Strike was one single color scheme, it wouldn't look near as cluttered. But it's the diverse colorations
it's like
that
green,
really throw me off on it.
Blue, and then you get all these other colors.
I can guarantee you that when I finish my Perfect Strike, it's not going to be the same color.
Yeah,
perfect. Then I'll like it.
Good.
Exactly. Perfect. There it is.
I was never going to make it the exact same color.
All right. Well, that's his number one, right? This is your number one?
Mm-hmm. That is my number one.
All right, cool. Well, now we're going to go on with mine. I got some honorable mentions here. I didn't have a top 5 honorable mentions, but I do want to start off with the only HG kit that I have on my list, which is the HG RX-782 and the Charzaku. I feel like those really push the bar for high grades in general. With the level of detail, it looks a lot like a real grade. So just speaking of the kit itself and the way they work, my wife has the Charzaku, the Origins, and I know that I forced Kevin to buy the RX-782 high grade. And they're really awesome kits for what they are for high grades. I really hope that Bandai kind of goes that way when it comes to detailing their high grade kits, despite their small size. It just really works. For number 8, I'm going to say the MG Foz Verka. Just a shout out to that one because I love the MG Double Zeta Verka. It's one of my favorite kits. The Foz is really nice, despite it having the problems of postability and everything, because you can only really do one thing with that tank. Other than that, the color options for it are awesome. Just the fact that it's just this gray, blue, and all of this. It's just really nice and dark. like when I say dark, it's just like it doesn't have the bright colors that a normal Gundam has, right? Then you have the MG Curios, which I also love a lot. I haven't built it, but I've seen them. And going off the Dynamis, the Curios is just another step up for the Master Grade line for Bandai. I just really hope they keep going down that direction of making them super solid, where it feels like you can throw them at the wall and they'll keep their pose, right? Like the engineering behind that is just it feels quality. It feels quality. Like that's what I mean when it comes to that. For me, number 6 is the MG Wing Zero Verka. It's my number 6. I really thought it was an awesome kit when I got it. I played around with it for a bit. When Derek, handed it over to me, I played around with it. I really liked the details on it. I really liked the whole gimmick sides to it. It's a really nice kit. It's also the different levels of blues on it. Really awesome. So those are my honorable mentions, so I wanted to go through those real quick. I was going to add the MG Barbatos in number 10, but then I kind of took it off because I consider it a 2019 kit instead of a 2020 kit, since I got it in December of 2019 for Christmas. So to me, it's still a 2019 kit despite it being officially a 2020 kit. Because if that were the case, it would just be my number 1. But with that said, my number 5, we're going to start off. Yes, I know, you guys can laugh. It's the MG Extreme Unicorn, okay? I loved every single part of the MG Extreme Unicorn. I really can't say much to it other than the price point. I think the price point is a little too steep. Because of those LEDs, just those darn LEDs. I understand the plastic side of things. I'm not really going to go into the whole like anime side of like the series. I'm just going to talk straight about the kits. I feel like the plastic, like we were just talking about it earlier, premium quality. The finish on them is amazing. I feel like Bandai really needs to keep doing that with their higher end models. I don't expect that to translate over to a normal $20 high grade, but to like the $100+ kits, even perfect grades, you have to keep this level of finish on them. They're amazing. The LED gimmick, for some people, it's worth it. It works really nice, and it's way better than any other LED gimmick I've seen this year, including the PG Unleashed. I wish Bandai would have done something with that. But other than that, it's on my number 5 because at the end of the day, it's a unicorn. Literally, Bandai just keeps milking this guy to death. I'm done. It's dead. Just leave it alone. You've done everything. I don't want to see it anymore. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, here's a bust that transforms. Anyway.
Yes. That's cool. It's cool.
It's a unicorn though. I'm tired of the unicorn.
Come on.
But anyway, top 5. It's well deserved. It's well deserved top 5. But we're gonna go on to the next one. Is the PG Unleashed RX-78-2 Gundam. I built this thing in 2 days with my wife. I loved every single minute of the build process. I love the gimmicks. I love the finish on some of these parts are amazing. Just like I was talking about the MG Unicorn being really awesome with the armor parts, the guns on the champagne colored metal parts of this kit are amazing. Like, holy God, please do that again, Bandai. Just do it. It looks awesome. I really think it's one of the best kits out there. And I know a lot of people are having problems with the LEDs, and I completely agree. That's something I forgot to mention in the review. I do feel the LEDs should have been stronger or better implemented. And even I did mention how difficult it is to turn them on because it's got this real weird gimmick of like pushing in and pushing out the cockpit. But other than that, detail level, PG, it feels premium. It's awesome. We're going to go on to the next one. All the RG Avas.
All the RG Avas.
All the
hey,
RG.
I did the same thing with Ultraman.
Yeah, he did the same thing. And technically, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
They're just different aesthetically. Like, it's... When Bandai came out with the RG Ava 1, I was so psyched. And then they announced the 0, and then they set the 2, and then the 8 is coming out. And then when I actually got to build this one, I was just overwhelmed with how amazing of like engineering went into this kit. The posability, the colors, the separation, the details, everything about this kit is wonderful. It is an RG, and it's still the size of like some MGs because it's, they're Avas. Avas are huge. If they could bring out an MG Ava with this level of detail and at the appropriate size, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I highly recommend every Ava out there for a collection. And you guys know I love Ava more than Gundam when it comes to the series or anything. So definitely just, I don't know what else. Like, I love my Avas so much. I just love them so much.
I mean, I'm eventually I do want to start digging into building these Ava kits, and I hope that down the road they actually do Ava Unit 13, so it's got the 4 arms and the the two spear things,
Yeah.
because God, that's
Longidus.
just a mean looking Ava unit.
Yeah. No, they I think the best part about this kit for me, for the unit one, is the opening the mouth. Just being able to open the mouth and give him that dirty look of like he's like not he, sorry, she is ready to go all berserk is like I love Ava, that's the point. I love Ava, okay?
Yep.
I love it. Love it so much. All right. Number 2, we got the MGP Bandai Turbulence. Yeah. It was going to make it up here. Yeah.
Really?
It's a 2020 kit. It's a 2020 kit. I haven't built this kit yet, and I know. I'm counting my eggs before they hatch or whatever. I've seen a review on it thanks to Derek. Derek sent, I think it was you, right? Derek, who sent it over to me, the review. It's obviously, aside from the, what is this? What's the original one called? The
Dominance? Oh no, that's the, what was it? Before the Turbulence, shoot.
Is it the Thunder? No. What was it? The one on the left side is the, I have to look this up, but I would have to open my computer and then the thing won't be messed up.
I'm trying to remember now too.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Wait, guys, give me a second. Technical difficulties, by the way.
Technical difficulties, shoot.
Technical difficulties.
I thought this is your dream kit.
It is. Well, it is. It's my dream kit, but because of the GM side. So for those who have been following GTS since the very beginning,
is that Stormbringer?
It's Stormbringer. There it is, the Stormbringer. GM model kits and just GMs in general, the series of them are amazing because I love the grunt suits. For the Federation side of things. I also like the Xeon ones, but I'm more keen to the Federation side of GMs. And then the GM side of Turbulence is based off the Dominance, which in my opinion is one of the best looking GMs out there, along with the Jesta. But look at it. It's gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with this. Just look at it. I can't wait till I have this kit on my hands. You guys are going to see so many pictures of this damn kit because I love it so much. And it's going to go on to my project that I've put aside for a while of building the whole Noble team from Halo Reach. The first one being the Jesta that has taken the helm of Noble 6 himself. So I'm building the whole Noble team from Halo Reach, and this is definitely going to be maybe there. It'll probably end up being the Dominance that is stuck out there in Asia somewhere, Kevin. But yeah, MG Turbulence. I know it's a P Bandai. Awesome. The next one, and number 1 for me, is the RG Zong. For me, the RG Zong means a lot of things, but mainly it means a step forward for Bandai, where they kind of came out of this rut where they were just making the same thing over and over again. Now, I know it kind of goes and contradicts what I said with the Avas and stuff, but if you've noticed, I only had the Turbulence because that was super biased because I love the GMs, right? But like the MGX and the RX-78-2, all those aside, the other 2 kits that I have on there are completely not Gundam related in the sense of their style. This is just a step forward for Bandai that they say, hey, we can still come up with these designs that obviously already existed, but we can bring them into the material form. Everything from the gimmicks to the details to the building. As much as we didn't really get to appreciate every single ounce of it, I'm really glad that I was able to build it with Derek because it was really fun. I really had a lot of fun building it with him. And I know that he
3 hours. 3 hours. You call that fun? 3 hours to build a whole real grade with the effect part.
I was spending
in
time with my
between
friend.
shoots.
It was
3
awesome.
hours.
3 hours we built it, but the gimmicks, like guys, like this is the ab crunch king. All right, like the ab crunches this thing does is I know that. So this one is a kit that's staying with Kevin. So Kevin is keeping that one, just like Derek kept the MGX. Those are his from GTS, and he has it now. So he won't let me lie, and neither will Derek, about how the crunching. Like I know it's such a simple thing, but no other kit really does that I've seen.
No, none.
No other kid has that. Like it's just out of the blue.
But no other kids really don't have the legs.
The articulation in this thing is flawless, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And it's 32, right?
Yeah.
It ain't. Let's just say it ain't no crossbow.
You know, like I said again, and I'll say it again, if you have, when the RG Zong comes out in stores over here in North America, go out and buy it. Seriously, it's a one of a kind. Even if you don't get the funnel set and you get the regular kit, buy it. It's definitely something that you want to have, especially with the size and the open hatch. There's a reason I love the MG Sasabi so much. It's because of the open hatch gimmicks. This one has it too. A little bit more limited, but they definitely exist. Just like the PG Unleash has the open hatch. So I'm an open hatch kind of guy, and the RG Zong takes my number 1 for 2020. So with that said, I'm going to hand it over to Derek. I know I said that, but I just kind of want to give the spotlight to other people because you guys always hear me talk. So
do we actually?
Yeah, you guys always hear me talk.
Hard. It's really hard to give anyone else the spotlight. Jess really just likes listening to himself.
No, I don't.
I know he does.
I know I don't. I hate my voice, for one, so I don't like hearing myself. Anyway, with that said, we're going to hand it over to my boy Derek.
Okay.
And his
skip
beautiful
the
face.
slide really quick because you don't want to go through the list too quick. So we'll just go straight to... I don't have any honorable mentions because if I go through honorable mention, we'll be here all day. I'm pretty sure of it.
I got time.
So you're supposed to pick 5 honorable mentions, not 500.
I know, but unfortunately, I will be here all day because I have to think about them. So I'll just go really quick with the ones that popped up to my head because I enjoy building all these guys. But let's go with number 5. It's the high grade core gun. Seriously, like nobody really looked into it that much, but I actually really did enjoy it. I have like half the entire setup right now of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's so cool. Dude,
they're genuinely cool.
Think about it. I know it's the gimmick of you buying multiple different armor sets is one thing, but the idea is that here's the one. If you paint it, you did a great job at it. Guess what? Now you don't have to focus on building every single core piece. You just go for the armor. Yeah. So it makes life a lot easier. And I love the idea they actually came out with these like the Titan colors and the triple color, which is something different and is neat. And yeah, I really like that. And if you haven't really had a chance to build a core Gundam, they're not that terribly expensive in a lot of cases. And I think it's really cool that they even in this core Gundam 2, where it has the fighter mode, is really neat. Is that actually you be able to transform it too? So yeah. So there's that gimmick too. I know Kevin likes.
I'm gonna say all variants, just like you said, all Avas, all variants.
I know, I did that too. I did do that, but I wasn't crazy enough to pull up all. I think there's 11 different variants of it right now.
Yeah. Hey, I only put up Unit 1. Just saying.
I put these two because they're both really cool.
They're awesome, dude. The core Gundams are really nice. They're awesome.
Wish there was a master grade.
I was gonna say if I were to get this kit with all variants, I already have an idea how to build it all.
Oh, really? Well, technically, you never watched the anime, did you?
No.
Yeah, you gotta do that then.
It's surprisingly okay.
Really?
Yeah, season 2. Yeah, actually,
it's surprisingly okay.
I really miss the war side of these Gundam series. That's why it's.
I think after IBO, it got really, really too, dark to a certain case.
Yeah, I think they needed some breathing time.
Oh yeah, that might be the case.
But I still miss that type of stuff.
IBO isn't that dark, all right? They just shoot a guy in the face in the second episode. It's okay.
I'll agree with Kevin. I do kind of miss the politics.
I love politics. That's the reason why I like. As much as I know that, I know Derek has told me millions of times to watch this series, but there's just a side of like the kid side of things. I don't want to say kid, but like the fun part of things. I don't want to sound like I don't like fun, but I'd rather watch something political, not because I think I'm very smart. It's just because I'd rather have something that really entangles me into the story, where I have to choose a side, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this guy isn't such a dick, right? Like with Char. So there's a lot of things that really go in there, but I see the appeal for it, and the core Gundam is awesome, and definitely awesome.
Okay, so number 4 on my list is actually the MG Curios myself. I actually have the kit. It's also part of my dozen that's on the pile, and I actually thank someone for actually getting me that for me. I don't want to. I hate that myself for that. It's cool because I actually love the... I actually really like the one gimmick other than the transformation on there is actually the shield. The shield with the grappling arm with the sword is actually really cool. And after I keep on hearing Jess with your Dynamis over and over and over and over again about how great they are and everything. So since I'm waiting right now for the next one that comes out, I
Ooh,
know
yes.
Kevin wants to.
Oh, the Nodley.
Yeah. God no. Nodley, no. But waiting for that to come out, I decided to say the Curios is actually a really neat one. I seen some people build it, and there actually was a lot of neat ideas about how you can actually like put together like some LEDs through there. So
Yeah.
but
Noble
it's a different thing.
Noble Mecha says, I can't stand the knees on the Curios. What, you wouldn't like to trip and stab yourself with your knees, dude? Is that do you not see the appeal? No,
God says Curios is God tier.
it
To
is.
be honest, it's actually really, really cool. It reminds me more of like your one of your knights sort of idea. That's why I'm probably maybe there's a theme going in my lifestyle. I'm turning that point.
You're turning
I'm
into a
going
knight.
that way.
It's
nightlight.
piloted by half a sociopath.
Yeah, he's talented. He's good.
Don't call Derek that, dude. It's me.
Oh,
Derek's the other half.
Ow.
Curious is awesome.
Everyone. No, I enjoy the Curios, and that's why it fits on my number 4. So I'll move to number 3, which I actually recently built my own, and I have yet to actually really post too many pictures of it. Is actually my Black War Greymon, which, to be honest, comparison to seeing Sean's your War Greymon already, I did a metallic spoof over it, and I think that was actually like I couldn't believe it. It was actually completely different from Omegamon. Is like 180, really nice, lots of space. Yes, you can't really stand really well, but the cool effects after I finished painting everything, it's like sitting at shoebox right now. I left it there in the display case, but
it's awesome.
It looks amazing.
It looks freaking sick. And
see, I was tempted to put Black War Greymon on my list, but because it literally is just a recolor of last year's War Greymon, I couldn't justify considering it a 2020 because all it has that's new is the effect parts
and the color.
Yes.
Well, and the color, yes, but it's essentially the same pieces.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Well, sorry, Jess, go.
No, sorry, man. I know it's your turn, but I was just gonna say, I just wanted to mention that Derek has really been pushing himself to explore different ideas of painting and actually like putting them into form. And I've seen his War Greymon, luckily in person. It's sick. You did a great job with this kit, dude. And it even made me want one. And I don't really care for Digimon that much. And it's just really sick. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
Pokemon.
Oh, funny. You guys go there.
I give him. I say something nice about him. He's like, "Yeah, you guys are just kidding with me." Like, what?
No.
Take the compliment.
No, it's actually. I'm actually really happy you actually looked into it, and it is a fun kit for me. It wasn't that complex, and the end of it is really pretty. I gotta admit, it's one of my most favorite little built kits right now. So now number 2. The Massive Grid Extreme Unicorn EX, no doubt. So, out of the 3 of us, we all put it on there because we put our 3 hands on this crazy guy to build
3
it.
hands? You have 3 hands?
Well, our 3 hands, or 3 sets of hands, however you want to describe it.
I only have 2, man.
3 sets of hands. Okay, thanks. All right, so different from you guys, I actually love the idea it came with so much in the box, okay? Between the shields, the weapon, the bazooka, like the triple gats, like triple double Gatling guns, like holy shoot.
Yeah.
Like I get the lights, that's really cool, it's emitting the plastic quality, but to be honest, out of the box itself, I just really like that idea is that it came with so much.
Yeah.
I have trouble myself ever since I kept this kit, and I'm like still trying to think about tearing it apart and painting it. God forbids if I do still think about it. I don't know what to do with all the equipment because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
You paint them.
Mhm.
But it looks awesome. I love the kit itself. Uh, I'm more excited to see if they continue the lineup and what else they're going to do, because outside of, yes, there's going to be probably a Phoenix or maybe a Banshee version, but honestly, like, what's the next extreme? Like, I would love to see what they can do. But out of all this, I really enjoyed building the kit with everyone, and yes, it was a little bit crazy on the LEDs, but after it's all said and done, it looks so cool because I could pose it and I could do so much with it in the end. It's like,
Mhm.
this is dream.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, the thing about it, like, I don't want to I don't want to make it sound like I was complaining about how much it has. I love that it has all the plastic that it came with. My problem is that when you think about it, they're charging you that much just for those LEDs. I just feel like that's just a steep, like, and I'll agree with Sean. If they could actually bring out this kit with all the plastic, just the non-LED version, I would rather buy that than the LED version. Because I love the kit out of the box as is without the lights on. Yes, the lights on gives it a cool factor, but is it really worth those $100 for me? Nah.
Well, I mean, a good example is I have the perfect grade unicorn with the LED unit. It stays off. I almost never turn the lights on, so
Yeah.
I could have saved myself $150 by not buying that LED unit.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, true. But not knocking the MGX. I mean, you guys know me. I don't
No.
like unicorns, but it made my top 5, so that should stand
Yeah.
for something too. So definitely it. So then we go to your number 1.
Yes, my number one, which is the Gundam Wing Verka. I, just like Kevin, I am a Wing fan, but I am a Seed fan as well. But out of anything, I'm not directly into the series. I'm actually more into the Endless Waltz. The Endless Waltz was a more tug to where I like everything. And the Wings was actually really amazing. I was a little bit sad because the fact is, like, out of everything they did on this, it was amazing build, clean, very simple. They thought about everything they fixed on the old Master Grade, but then I just realized, like, in the end of it all, is like they could have added, like, what they did in the Frozen Teardrop too, but I understand it doesn't go with the full canon, right? So, but do you know what? I really enjoyed this kit a lot. The mechanism where they can hide the Buster Rifle, all the way from the transformation, even though the little crappy part is the chest where it flies off.
Yeah.
But outside of those, I think it was really, really nice that now it came with the base. You can actually set it up in all its fun forms. And after I was done with everything, there wasn't much left inside the box for the runner, which was really nice for once.
Yeah.
I think that's what Bandai's getting really good at, is that they're not leaving as many open runners nowadays in there. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy for.
Nice. No, the MG
So,
Gundam.
Yeah.
I like the way Sean said it. I think Sean said that it was like the whipping boy of, like.
It was all year. As soon as they announced it, everyone was just tearing into it, saying, "Oh, why'd they do the Wing Zero?" And I mean, I was guilty of it. I would have loved to see something other than a Unicorn Verka and a Wing Zero Verka this year, but it is what it is. But I mean, both turned out to be great.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I completely agree with Sean. I was even one of those people. I remember posting it on our group in the CGC saying, "Oh, another one of these guys," because obviously with Katoki, the man himself, I want to see what else he brings to, like, the not something that I've already seen before. You know what I mean? But I agree with Derek. It's an awesome kit. So if you see it out there, definitely go out there and get it 100%.
Yeah.
But with that
They're
said,
a little bit hard to get right now because I think they're mostly sold out again.
yeah, everything's
I would love to see Katoki put his hands on one of the weirder Gundams, like, just to see what he could do with, for example, the Barbatos or any of the Gundam
Augusta.
frame.
Like the Dominance or the Turbulence or the Stormbringer.
Or I mean, and the running joke of the a Verka G Self, that would be hilarious to see him put his hands on. It'll never happen. I mean, we've all got to accept that. But yeah, no, it'd be cool to see Katoki do something with one of the more bizarre Gundam designs or mobile suit designs.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice because the guy is. I mean, from my understanding, Endless Waltz, when that came out, Katoki had his hands in the design, the redesign of the suits from the previous season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, if I remember right.
yeah, so definitely something to look forward to. But speaking of looking forward to, these are the upcoming 2021 kits. I don't know who put these up here, but whoever did,
I did.
I'm gonna let you guys take. I don't know what's going on here.
Fine.
So
So I basically threw these together, Jess, because the fact
okay.
is these are most likely coming out in the next 2 months.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
I didn't put out the newest of the newest ones, which we all, if you haven't actually seen it, the release from the fall season, which they released like 24 different new kits. Like,
Yeah.
holy shoot.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna post any of those because technically they're so far in the future, it might as well say Happy New Year again. So let's look at something more realistic now. So the first one on the list, I know Sean is waiting.
I'm
desperately
chomping at
for.
the bit. I am so chomping at the bit for this one.
So the Figureized Standard Amplified Imperial Dramon. So like, let's see. If you haven't seen the images, it looks sick, right? It's a mix of metallic and sort of like fleshy, and it has a transformation.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely
so,
stick around looking for our GTS reviews when this one comes out. Just putting that out there. So 100% up our alley. The next one we have is...
It's the Machine Dramon, or you pronounce it.
Mugendramon. It's basically Infinite Dragonmon. But
I don't see the infinite part on there.
Mugen in Japanese is infinite.
Ooh, get schooled, boy.
There you go, your names.
Well, and this one took me by surprise. I did not expect them to announce a Machine Dramon, of all things, because it seemed like they were going down like the Royal Knights route, and then they're just like, have a Dark Master, and I'm just like, well, my butt is clenched when they announced it.
When isn't it clenched?
Damn,
that's a fair point. It's clenched quite a bit.
That is true.
Oh, man.
Speaking of clench, guys, I just wanted to remind everybody in the audience right now, we have John Manahan, we have Paul, we have Shady's Noble Mecca, we have Otaku Builder still here. Awesome to see him still here. We have Han. Leave a like on the video, share it, let people know that GTS is coming back stronger this year of 2021. We have a lot of things coming up. We have a video coming up tomorrow of another review video. Then we have another one. We have everything set up for you guys. And season 3 will start in February, so remember to just click that subscribe, because a lot of the people who watch us aren't subscribed. We've seen the analytics, guys. So subscribe if you can. Click that like button and all that stuff. Everything that the YouTubers say. And let's just keep going on to the next one. Aside from this Mugen Dramon, did I say it right, or did I butcher it?
Yeah. No, you got it.
Yes. I'm Japanese now. All right, let's go.
So
Derek is the only one that can't pronounce this name.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yes. I guess I am the only illiterate one here.
Yes. Let me talk about this one.
Yeah.
Eren Yeager, Titan version. All right, so everybody knows that the new season and the last final season of Attack on Titan is out. They're bringing out this plastic model of Eren Yeager. I'm definitely getting one. I know my wife, when she sees this, is going to want one immediately too. So we're definitely going to be up there. It looks awesome. It looks sick. You can see the postability already on the little on the joints. It's not really to paint. You know what I would love to do is put it next to my Gundam, take pictures of them together. It's Eren Yeager. I mean, come on, man. It's Titan. Attack on Titan is awesome. If you haven't watched it, you have to go watch it. It's amazing. Whenever we go on road trips, we put on the intro song from season 1. Alina, my wife, and I, and Derek, and we'll just be singing it while we're going down the road at full volume, and it's just sick. I love Attack on Titan. But anyway, what else do you know about this, Derek?
So technically, now we all know about that. They've been doing Dragon Ball for a long time, and then also all the different Figureizes. So this is just another step for them in an anime wise. So I think it's something really cool.
Derek, I'm seeing a green logo in the bottom corner, so it's not Bandai.
No, it's Kotobukiya. Oops.
So it's also going to be obnoxiously expensive.
But don't worry, it's not going to be that crazy, I think, anyway. It's just going to be new. If it gets old, we all know Kotobukiya, it adds up in there, so... That's something I threw in there as like an upcoming kit. That would be something really neat, because I know a lot of people are watching the last final season of Attack on Titan.
It's so good.
I didn't even watch season 3.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just gonna kick him out of the call. Give me a sec. All right, boys. Speaking of the cost, one of our best friends, Sia, loves Eren Yeager, and she loves the Titan version. So she just messaged me right now saying she's gonna buy us all the kit. She doesn't care how much it costs. So thank you so much, Sia, for that. You're amazing. It's now on record here.
Yeah.
We can't wait.
If I can make a request, can I pause mine until the female Titan comes out? Because I really like
geez.
Annie as a character.
Annie?
Or you
man.
can put the female Titan.
Ooh, that'd be very crazy.
Ooh.
I said
Hey,
that.
we'll see what happens. Let's leave it there. But yeah, Eren Yeager, go watch Attack on Titan. If you haven't seen it, or even watch season 3, like, because you're a loser, then go. You have to go watch it. Oh,
Hey,
what's up?
You know what? Just because Sia says she'll buy them all for us, I will watch it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. So good. So remember, that video will be sponsored by Sia. Just letting you guys know. But with that said, we're gonna go on to the next upcoming kit that we have. Is yes. Can I talk about this one too?
Yes, you can. You can.
All right. It's
I know
Asuka.
you want
Okay.
to.
I've seen. I'm not gonna say where I've seen this, but I've seen it, and when I saw it, I'm like, okay, we need to get that. I'm definitely, I can't wait to get this one. As much as my favorite, everybody knows who the best Ava waifu is for me. All right, because we all have our Ava waifus, but the best one is definitely Shinji. All right, we just knew it. It was not.
No.
It's Misato. Okay.
No.
Yes, it is. 100%. It is. But this is the plastic model. This is up. This is definitely the figurized. This is definitely on Alina's up Alina's alley. This kind of kit. So can't wait to see what she has to say about this. It's very nicely detailed. This isn't really anything you do other than you put up on display, and that's it.
Love the word you say, nicely detailed. Like, holy shoot, what detail!
It's awesome. Okay, it's awesomely detailed. I don't know. I mean, look, I can't say anything. Asuka is awesome. I think for me, I know that, okay, obviously going into some other terms and whatever, a lot of like people see her actually as a waifu, which I feel is kind of weird, because she's like an underage girl.
She's underage.
What Asuka and all the girls in Ava, and actually all the characters to me mean in Ava, is the same thing. I love Ava, and I love what it means, the message it has of loneliness and everything. So even just seeing them come out with these, I know there will be more down the line probably, and just being able to collect them and put them up on display will be awesome, with like the RG Avas in there, if they bring out anything else, and just put them all together and have like an whole Ava shrine, or something like that. It'd be really cool. It'd be awesome. But just put it out there.
Yes, I know you. I knew you would go ham on this one. The moment
Yeah, dude. Ava's awesome, dude.
There's a reason why I picked these, these in these orders, because technically these are all getting released almost chronologically over the next 3 months.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
So these are technically all going to be coming out over the next 3 months. So keep an eye out, everyone. And hopefully we get a chance to review these as well. So everyone will have a chance to talk about them.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that.
I know there's another one coming out in 2021 that I'm excited for. That's not Bandai, not Kotobukiya. It's that Flame Toys Optimus Primal. I am just killing to get that one.
Careful, Jesse. He's living with you soon.
Yeah, I see that. Watching him. No, it's all good. Like, I don't know, man. I'm really excited. I'm just going to say this. I'm really excited for 2021 when it comes to GTS and what we have been able to build these past months. I think one of the best decisions or things that could have happened to GTS was season 2, getting Derek on the show. Derek, and then Sean, Kevin, everybody. This is awesome, guys. We can't wait to bring the best content that we can to you guys in 2021. Remember to keep out for our new schedule. I know we haven't really mentioned it, but we are going to have obviously our live show starting back up on Fridays in February. We have every Monday or Friday being a reviews GTS, depending on when we get kits. And we also have Alina's new segment, which is on Thursdays, every other Thursday. So keep an eye on that. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. She has an awesome setup. The way that she does her editing and the way that she explains everything is really clear and crisp. Definitely go watch those. We have Derek's beautiful Gundam lore. So we have his favorite suit coming up soon, right? Which one are you going to be doing this time around? I think you can let the people know.
Yes. All right. So for the sake of the majority vote, if you're not on our Discord channel, I would highly recommend join and take a look. because I put it up there for the Discord family, our GTS
We'll
fam,
try.
to put up a vote on what was the next kit I'm reviewing / lore. It is the Sazabi. So stay
Nice.
tuned. It'll be coming out in a couple weeks. So
I had nothing to do with that, guys. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing.
From what I was told, Derek was staring down the barrel of a rifle and said, "Okay, I'll put the Sazabi out there."
Maybe.
Jess didn't say anything. He just
Sasabi. But okay, guys. Also, I just want to, in some way, apologize. We not apologize. We took a break a little bit. A lot of plans changed during the course of December. December was supposed to be quiet, then it didn't turn out to be so quiet, and then now January is going to be really quiet. But we're coming back. Of course, the break is over. We have a lot of things to bring together. Our whole little segment of GTS Adventures was cut short. Because of obviously the things happening with the pandemic, especially here in Alberta with the lockdown, which we won't know anything about it till the 11th, I think, or around there.
Something like that, 9th or 11th, yeah.
So once we know what's up, you guys will see more things of us hanging out. If you guys enjoy these videos, let us know. Or these live streams of us just casually speaking. Maybe you guys want to hang out with us and just listen to us banter and talk about our different little things. Let us know. And definitely, keep... we love you guys, and thanks for supporting us in 2020. And just wait for 2021. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. All right. So, anything else you guys would want to say to the guys and gals watching us?
Just thanks. Thanks for supporting us.
Yeah. Yeah. So remember to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We have everything. A Patreon if you want to support us. I know James is a big supporter of us, and Old School. We put up your names now on the end credits. So if you guys want to support the channel, it'd be really awesome. You guys don't have to, but if you want to, it's there. But Instagram, you guys can find us on our Discord all the time. We're gonna be back so the Discord can be alive again because everybody was on break with Christmas and New Year's. So. We will be seeing you guys soon. Here, you'll be hearing some announcements. And other than that, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.